You have experienced something, but you don't want to talk about it. You're in a high-profile role and you're concerned that somebody will ask you about it, or you want to raise your profile and you're concerned that somebody will ask you about it. So what can you do? Imagine this. You have left a job, high-profile job in a high-profile industry, and you've moved to another one. Why? Because maybe the people you were working with didn't have the same value set. Maybe it was not a pleasant place to work for whatever reason. Maybe it was breaking you. I know so many people that this applies to. They leave a place that they loved initially, but it started working against them, and they've gone somewhere else and they've changed perhaps their career slightly. So of course the question is, why did you leave? Or, what's going on? What can you do about this? Now, the same skills that help you deal with this are the skills and tools that will help you in, I believe, any situation where you want to get buy-in from a stakeholder that you're speaking with. So this is what I mean. You are going to be available to the media. You are speaking at events and conferences, for example. You're not in control of what people ask you. That's a key thing. You are not in control of that. So before you start making yourself really available, think to yourself, what is it I don't want to talk about? Now, I don't mean that you bat it away or say something like no comment. No, you don't do that, because in fact, when you do that, that speaks volumes. That tells people the answer, which is, something happened, something bad happened. Plus, it means that they think to themselves, okay, this person, do I trust them? Do I not trust them? How do I feel about them not sharing what really happened? What you can do is this. You can, well, first of all, figure out what it is that you will not talk about, as well as what it is that you really want to talk about, and find out stats and facts, figures around, say, industry trends, things around, I don't know, people at a certain level. What happens to your peers in the industry that you left? So if stats tell you that a lot of people in the industry that you left at your position tend to leave, tend to experience burnout, tend to, something happens at that level, use it, bring it into the conversation and make it about a bigger issue than yourself. Maybe you are happy to share, well, actually, I was going to experience burnout, or I was experiencing burnout, and these stats tell us that actually this is a big problem within the industry because X number of people, this happens to them at a certain level. This is something that we as an industry, that the industry needs to look at, and so on. So what I'm saying is this: define what you are not comfortable talking about. Then find out facts and figures around that that help you address it. Things that elevate the conversation and elevate you. This does a whole bunch of things all at the same time. It tells people that you are being true to yourself, you are being honest and open and going there, addressing things. You're not being very personal, and that's fair enough, but you're not running away from that thing, right? You're elevating the conversation and yourself along with it by making it about trends, stats, facts and figures, and a bigger thing that needs to be addressed and dealt with. And you leave people feeling a certain way towards you. You know, they will remember you for the right reasons, and they will say, we need somebody who can do this. And then you will come up. If you are associated with all the good stuff, you know, being open, available, honest, not running away from things, then you are front of mind for the right sort of opportunities for you. So this is how you address things without burning bridges, by making it personal. You know, the company I worked at did this. That's not what we're talking about. These are the same skills and tools that mean that you can talk about pretty much anything to a stakeholder. Let me give you another example. Say you want the next thing in your career, in your whatever, you know, the thing that you want to lean into at this phase of your life. and your industry has said, or your company has said, we want to, say you're a woman at work, yeah? We want to have 35% women at this level by the year 2030, for example. So what do? You find out the stats and facts around that, so the industry stuff. You find out your company stats and facts, so who has said what are the commitments that have been made, and then you go and you talk to a stakeholder, somebody who you need to get buy-in from, so that that thing can happen. It could be that you want to have a skill set, learn a skill set, so be sent on a learning program. It could be that you want to be given an opportunity to lead a certain project. It could be that you want to be front of mind when certain types of opportunities or promotions are available. So when you make it about that bigger thing, again, about the company, the industry, trends, this is how I can help make that happen, brilliant. Again, you are front of mind, you're remembered for the right reasons, you're not going in there to complain, to say, I haven't been able to. You are saying, this is what we want to achieve, this is what the industry is doing, this is how we can help, how we can move things forward, how whatever, and this is how I can help make this happen too. Again, you are elevating yourself, elevating the conversation. So these skills and tools you apply when it's something you don't want to deal with and make it personal, and when you want something for yourself to be and do and become the next thing. I hope that helped. I'll see you next time.